I know this might not matter to most people. I know how easy it is to scroll past and to just flick grief away and to read headlines and not actually absorb any of the weight of it. I think tragedy has kind of just become noise, you know? It's just like humming in the background. It seems like every day it's another name, it's another city, another story, about, oh, someone was shot and killed, someone was stabbed, someone was burnt to death. And then you scroll and there's a video of a puppy or, some other fucking bullshit, and the day just disappears and you keep going like nothing ever happened. And for many, it won't change their plans. It won't shake their sense of safety. The sun will set, dinner will still be made, sleep will come. And somehow that normalcy hurts almost as much as loss itself. But it matters to me. It matters that a woman in Minneapolis lost her life at the hands of ICE. It matters that fear and force once again closed the door on a human life that was still unfolding. It was made of ordinary things, habits, jokes, unfinished conversations, She loved people, and people loved her back. I don't cry on video. I hate doing that. I think it's cringe as shit. But I can't help but feel like, what the fuck are we doing? Guys, what the fuck are we doing? I spent about 2 hours today having a conversation with a friend. And I love the guy, I do, but I don't want to make it about that. I can't accept that we're supposed to grow numb to this. I can't accept a world where people debate policy and legality as if these words are heavy enough to replace grief, as if they can stand in for a heartbeat, for any second of any moment of any day, for any level of grief, for a life that has stopped. There's a difference between understanding systems and excusing their harm. And too often we blur that line because it's more comfortable than feeling. She was more than a controversy. She's more than the talking point they're going to make her out to be. She's more than the statistic that's going to be cited and discarded. She was a person. She was a whole person carrying the same fragile miracle that we all carry, which is life. Her life mattered. The whole she left behind matters. The grief that must be rippling through her family and her community matters. Even if most people never feel it directly. Even if it never reaches their homes or their screens, long enough to linger. I'm saddened. I'm angry. I'm exhausted by how optional empathy has become. how acknowledging someone's humanity now feels like a political act instead of a basic one. I'm tired of living in a world where caring is treated as naive and silence is mistaken for wisdom. Even if this doesn't matter to most people, it matters to me. And maybe that's all that any of us can do. I will not let it go quiet. I refuse. I refuse to let a life vanish without being named. And the second they announce it, I will speak on it. No information about her has been released aside from the fact that she was a protester and a neighbor. And she lived there. She lived where she was shot. Even if it feels like I am screaming into the void, I'm gonna scream anyway. Because life is fragile and fleeting and unbearably precious. Just hold your loved ones tonight. Hold them a little longer than usual. Remember, you don't know when your story is going to be cut short, when their story is going to get cut short. And please, it's not radical, it's not extreme. You're not making a political choice just to care. New York City, America, I love you. Be a good person. Please.